Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Revolution, where we're going in for a brand new hunt. Now, we've gone through Panna, we've gone through Perdita, Tyrannosaurus a lot. Vertigo, though, we've only done one episode on, so I want to go back to it because I've seen a lot of the northern half of the... Oh, can't move the mouse, but I've seen a lot of the northern half of the island where it's that kind of barren, volcanic, charred zone. There's still the southern area where we haven't really seen anything up yet, and it looks a lot more lush in that. It's almost like a contrast between life and death. Death being in the north and life being in the south. So I want to go back to there, and there's probably some Easter eggs and goodies on that map as well. As for what we want to hunt, I was thinking the Acrocanthosaurus. Maybe go after it with something like that might not be bad. Try to aim for the Acro's sort of eye area, and that should hopefully do him. And generally, with how powerful those two weapons have been, we may actually be able to do quite a bit this episode. And I think we are going to be down to only a few episodes left, because we're on Vertigo now. There's only Muerte, Matanceros, and Tronar to do. And we really only have the Carcasses to show off. I'm very curious about what the skin is like for him, but I think we may have actually seen it. I'm not sure. Either way, we'll hop into a new hunt and we'll show off what the Acrocanthosaurus is. So everything looks good. Let's boot it on up. And I just want... Oh, it's a good thing I got the weapon out right now, because already we have contact. Ooh, okay, well, good news is we have our first Acrocanthosaurus. Bad news is we basically used up an entire clip of our QBZ to do it. So this is the Acro. It's not the skin I was expecting, if I'm honest. Okay, just want to make sure nothing else is around us. But yeah, the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis skin, it's not actually green like this. If I remember right, it's basically just like a yellow tan all the way through with a bit of striping that along the back. But you can see the high spine the Acro is known for in JPOG. Jurassic World Evolution's take on the Acro has it that it's basically just like almost like a hunchback, just stands up really high. There's nothing like really spikes along it. So that's a little bit of a difference in the interpretation. Now, I did want to go, again, check the southern area of the island, so we want to work our way south. And we just want to be careful because, again, well, the entire dead zone here does make us want to be on edge, but the Acro took quite a bit to actually get down. I do have the MK16, I think it was, or is, so we do have some protection still, but it definitely ramps up in how strong the dinosaurs are, and I do wish I had gotten a few more mortal shots in. If it's anything like how Carnivores Plus went for us on the first episode, they may go down incredibly fast if you actually get them in the right spot. But that said, it also is incredibly difficult to get that right spot as well. Either way, we'll kind of get up onto the mountain here and just take a little look around and see what we're dealing with. Probably also be standout or acrobait, but we just kind of have to take it as it comes. Okay, so... Oh. Well, talk about an Easter egg I didn't even know was here. So this is an InGen camp from looks of it. I wonder if this is like a building you can get inside of, because we've had... maybe a couple that are like that, but no, this one doesn't look like it. Yeah, this one basically just looks like almost like a little outpost or something put here. So nothing we can really do about this one, but it is interesting just to find these little tidbits kind of scattered around here or there. I'm not really sure what this post would have been used for, unless maybe it was almost like a geoactivity post. Something just kind of set up in order to monitor if there's been any tectonic shifts or volcanic activity like we see through much of the island. Looks like even in the southern area there's that kind of slithering, almost like a snake shape in the map, so maybe that's an active lava area as well. Magma lava. Again, I still don't know the real difference between them. I'm sure somebody will probably correct me in the comments about it, but let's just continue on and see what else we have on Vertigo. must say, JPR, I think, is going to be... It's probably one of my favorite series, just because it's staying nice and condensed and contained. It kind of reminds me a bit of Carnivores Triassic and how the run length was on that series, where it didn't seem to stay around for too long, but it was just long enough to let you see everything, get a little bit of in-depth with it, but also understand where kind of the end was coming to. As for what we'll... Oh. Well, there's another Acro. They do... Oh. There's another 2 Acros. They do... Uh-oh. Okay, let's switch to the M16. They do definitely stand out here on Vertigo. If they were on, like... Oh, what is it? What was the previous map we were just on? Sores. Or Fake Australia. If they were on that map, they might actually blend in really well, and that'd make them a very, very dangerous animal. But here on Vertigo, with it being so bleak, barren, and brown, and gray, they're pretty stand out against most of the backdrops, so... That, of course, may change as we get down to the south here, and we take a look there. Oh, just a little Dryo. It's almost like the baby brother Dryosaurus compared to the Acro with the color schemes. Okay. Well, everything's looking pretty good, except for my mouse being a little uppity. I've been having a few problems with it. I don't know exactly what's going on it. It seems almost like certain directions, it just kind of freezes up on me, which is not good to have in a hunting game. Especially one like this. I may have to try moving some things around, just... Now, of course, as I say that, I hear something nearby. Maybe I just need a flatter mouse pad, or just more of a flat surface. There we go. Just because I had to move a little bit around just to accommodate this, the scissor arm for the mic stand. I don't know where that other Acro went, though. We'd seen it run off somewhere in this direction. Oh, just a Dryo. Malocephalae. Okay, well, we're going to just keep heading straight south. I don't think that the Acro went this way. But if it did, it does look like the vegetation isn't that thick, so we should be able to see some good distance in case it is that way. The last thing we want is to... Oh, speak of... Now, I don't know if the M16 is more powerful than the QBZ. I'm hoping it will be, because we can kind of need that. We just gotta crouch and go along... Oh. There it is. Yeah, sniffing about a bit. It actually does have an ambient roar to it. I don't know if it's the same sound as the JPOG one. Okay, so I think the MK is a bit more powerful. I'm just going to use 2 shots up of it. There we go. Yeah, I gotta say, from afar, the textures look a lot better, but that's kind of to be expected from considering the game engine in that. Because the textures are sort of... don't fit quite as nicely, but either way, we at least managed to get another Acro down. Oh, come on, you stupid mouse. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely take a look at what's going on with that. But we'll just continue on. And how are we doing now? Okay, we're coming up towards that lava zone, or that lava flow on the map, so we want to keep our eyes open, because it may be just a ravine that's filled with it, or something different. Oh. Yeah, there's another Acro over there. Jeez, if you select a single animal, every spawn almost seems to be them. Or it might just be that way because it's one of the last animals in the roster. I think there's a special case for the last 2 animals or so, maybe 2 or 3, where every spawn will almost guaranteed be one of them. We'll just take a little look out this way, see what we can find, and then we'll probably go after that Acro. Okay, so I do see probably what's on the map there. There is that ravine over this way. And yeah, even still, flat surface, the mouse is still giving me a little bit of problems. I'll have to take a good look at that after the recording just to see what I can do. It'd be... Oh. Oh, again, just... Oh, no you don't, you little bugger. I'm very glad that it came into range first, because I was very distracted, and the mouse would not have helped. It can go to the right, no problem, but turning left, it seems to have hiccups or issues like that, so I gotta be very, very careful of that. I think we spooked the Acro off, though, so I don't think we have to be super cautious right now. But I don't know if we want to try for another one, just because of... Oh, that and with the mouse acting up like this, I don't know if we wanted to really try going for another one. But we'll go our way along. Just kind of skirt around the outskirts of the lava there. God, I don't know if it's the mouse freezing up or the... Oh no, definitely the mouse. Because... Yeah, we still keep moving, so everything's registering except for that. I'll have to take a really good look at what's going on. I don't mean to rant and ramble on screen like this sometimes, but it just kind of comes up randomly, so... Nothing really. Everything's looking pretty... Oh, Tyrannosaurus. Oh, you guys are definitely at the right area, because I don't think... Look, well, I guess maybe all the Acros spawn more to the north, and... I wonder if they like charred meat, to be honest, because if you were up there, maybe you would have been able to enjoy more cooked dinosaur. We're not going to go... Well, I say we won't go for it, but we do want to be careful because it is still an animal that could come after us. So maybe we'll just get up to the top of that next thing there and end the episode off. I know it's a bit of a shorter one this week, but as we're getting through the series more and we're basically towards just wrapping the content up, just... Oh god, okay, the mouse is really giving me problems. That's another reason why it'll be a bit shorter, but there's less to showcase each episode now that we're going through, just because all that's really left is the Acro and... Well, actually, no, Acro's done. It's just the Carcasses left. But we also have just the maps to showcase them off on, so we'll probably go back for some other hunts on them. But I definitely... Maybe I just need to give the mouse a good cleaning or something. I don't really know. Well, we'll definitely check everything with that. And yeah, we'll end the episode up here. Or we'll end the hunt and then talk a little bit in the menu. Oh, lord. Okay, yeah, this is getting even worse now. I don't know if the mouse is dying or what, but let's exit the area before anything goes wrong while we're having technical problems. Okay, so we're back here in the menu. Acrocanthosaurus is just taken care of. So we'll actually have to farm some points if we want to go for Carcasses on another map with some good firepower. Like, oh come on, even in the menu you're dying. Like, just to take on the Carcara on the final map of Tormer, that's 800 alone, and we only have 938 points. So we're definitely going to farm up for a couple of weeks still. And now that we've seen a bit of Vertigo, or more of Vertigo, I still admit I'd like to try to get to that little almost southern key, like in the southwest there. But we still got Muerte to see, Manceros to see, and Tormer to see, so we still got a few weeks ahead of us. But for now, we will end this episode here, just showing off the Acro leaving Carcara. Probably he'll be the final kind of creature of the very final episode. We'll just kind of do a mix-up of whatever requests come in and show off whatever maps we have left to go as well. But in the meantime, thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Jurassic Park Revolution. If you do like the video or any of the content I do, be sure to leave a like or comment down below. I'm always open to engage in feedback with you guys and just interact and chat if we can. Until the next episode though, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.